Okay, let's look at the structure of an essay, which is a non-opinion based, where I have to write both advantages and disadvantages. So as I said, we have to divide this into 4 paragraphs. Okay, so can you look at these? So this is like, did I focus? Okay, where did I go? It was on page here. So I have these 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I don't know if I zoom out, you can see all the 4 pages, right? Okay. Can you see this 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraph at one go? This is the size which I have to get into. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
No, just the
we
division
can
of
see the
color.
colors.
Yeah,
We're
that's
not
what I.
able to see the content.
No problem. I don't want you to highlight or look at the content. Can you see those colors? Blue, blue. These are the bread slices. Okay. And then these are the 2 different paragraphs. So why the paragraphs are colored? Because I think the impact of color is more. We're going to first look at the introduction. Okay. I'm going to zoom in a little more. Introduction is a set pattern. Okay. Please do not waver. Please do not write anything else. Please write what we are going to discuss. Okay. So whenever you start any essay, okay, without even thinking about the ideas that what I'm going to write in this essay, we can start the introduction. Okay. Because what is introduction? Introduction is nothing but presenting the same topic in different words. What I have to do? Present the same topic in different words. So what is an essay writing introduction? I have to read the question and I have to paraphrase. This is the technical word for writing the same essay topic but in different words. Alag words. What is alag word? Synonym. Okay, or you write the active voice, passive voice. Okay, that's where you that's how you paraphrase the topic sentence or the topic. All right. Now, before I get into the topic, there is another way of introducing the topic broadly, and hence you can write an introductory sentence. Okay. So before I start directly into the topic, I can introduce by saying why we are discussing and how we are getting into this topic. I'll give you an example also. And the third part of this is that what is going to happen in the following paragraph. So this is a connecting line. Okay, the following essay, the word following automatically tells the reader I'm focusing on the next paragraph. The following essay, we can write paragraphs also, will analyze, write any one word, analyze, elaborate on, highlight briefly, explain, selectively illustrate. Why I'm saying that selectively, briefly? Because otherwise this topic has got pages and pages of information on Google. But I'm writing only 280, 300 words. Okay, concentrate on every word which I'm saying. Okay, every word is important. So the following essay will analyze or one of these words on what? One, advantages. Now, if they have used the word advantages, you use merits or benefits or plus or this is or the brighter side or bright side. And instead of and, you can also write as well as or along with, followed by. There are different words. Disadvantages, demerit, all these are synonymous structures. Okay, drawbacks, minuses, and dark side. Anyone. Okay, because most of the time they are going to ask what are the advantages and disadvantages. So you write these are the merits as well as demerits or and merits. Okay, use any one word. Please understand what I've written is only the choices, not everything has to be written. Okay, Shruti, any questions? Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. All right. So introductory sentence, we have to make a database of this. Okay. If you can really write wonderful sentences, I think the start itself can be impressive. All right. And this is something where people really spend a lot of time. How do I start this? Okay. This sentence is given in the question itself. So how do I write that? That is like twisting and tweaking the same question. And this sentence we are by hearted before even the exam starts or before even we go for the essay writing. This is like a pre-structured element of the essay. So if कोई problem है ही नहीं, we don't have to worry about this. So majorly you have to worry about the introductory sentence. How should I start an essay or the introduction of an essay? This is where people spend 5 minutes. They write, they rewrite, they write, they rewrite, they erase it, they delete it, they edit it. Okay, and this is what makes your essay also very bulky. Many a times people write so many words that they cross maybe 70, 80. Okay. So how to do that? I'll give you an example in the same. Okay. Don't focus on this paragraph and all. We'll work on it later on. So, can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. There's a question and I've written, please write an introduction only in 5 minutes, okay? Don't spend too much of time. When you spend too much of time, your productive time of where you have to generate ideas, that is reduced. All right. So introduction is something which is nothing but copy paste of the same topic. Okay. So the only creativity is changing the word to any synonymous structure. Otherwise, the ideas are not yet presented. So don't spend more than 5-6 minutes initially. Okay. And write only 30 to 40 words, maximum 50. Okay. If by chance you have written 60-70 words, try to make it crisp. If it's the typed version. If it's a paper pencil version, very difficult to erase everything and all. So think carefully and then write. Okay. Have you understood this topic? Please read it in your mind and just say yes or no. Yes or no after reading this question. Have you understood this topic?
Yes.
Yes. One yes.
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 Second. Yes. Third.
Yes.
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 Fourth. Fifth. Okay. Everybody understood
Yes.
50? Okay. All right. So we are talking of what nowadays, this is recent, okay, not like of the past, this is a current topic. It is possible to move ocean creatures. What did you imagine? Which ocean creatures did you imagine?
Dolphin.
Dolphins, okay, yes. From the natural habitat at sea, so imagine the water and dolphins floating and swimming, okay, and have them relocated, okay. So you saw them transferred in amusement park for the purpose of people's recreation, right? So I don't know if you have attended or witnessed any of these animals, any zoos, amusement parks, sanctuaries where they are captured, and you go there to watch them where they are trapped and you're outside. Okay. So if you have seen it, you can imagine it. If you have not seen it personally, at least on YouTube you must have seen. Right? Other than dolphins, which other animals come to your mind?
Shark.
Sea, हाँ. Yes. India में नहीं है sharks, but
And
yes,
always
there are
seal and always.
Turtles.
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 Yes, very common.
Octopus.
Yes,
Octopus.
octopus. Yes. Okay. Most
And,
of these are exotic fishes. Okay. वो लोग prawns रखेंगे क्या? नहीं. Okay. Prawns, halwa, ऐसा कुछ नहीं रहे. No pomfret, because these are, although they are from sea, you know, these are part of a food chain. Okay. But the exotic fishes, okay, like we are talking of sharks and marine life like octopus, okay, the unusual ones, okay, are probably captured for people's recreation, and dolphins is the best example. Dolphins, seals are also there, they also play with balls and all, right, in the water park.
Seal and always. Yeah.
Walrus, yes. Okay, so these are captured. And the question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages? What I'm supposed to write? Should I give my opinion? This is right or wrong? No, I have to write
No.
advantages and disadvantages. So one paragraph will write advantages and the second paragraph disadvantage. But before even we write and think about the advantages, I can write the introduction. Okay. How to write the introduction? Now I'm trying to understand why these human beings have relocated them. Which people? Do you think in the past people used to do it? Complete silence. You should be alone in the room as much as possible. Keep all your kids outside. एक दो ही है, but hey, everybody should be outside. Okay, so that you can focus. All right. Relocated. Why? I'm thinking why nowadays we are doing this. Okay, so maybe I got a reason, urbanization. Since the time we have, settled ourselves in cities, okay, we have been away from this life, and hence what humans have indulged, humans as a common, like one community, okay, have indulged instead of saying people, how many times I'll say people, right? So I try to replace the people as humans here. indulge into self-entertaining activity. That means just for their own entertainment. Okay, like, and this is one of the activities. So captivating is not a good thing, right? We are not doing great things by keeping them in zoos and all. But so I'm writing a little negative tone, uh, captivating the marine animals instead of like ocean creatures. Okay, I'm saying marine animals. In wildlife parks, I am just thinking what could be the amusement park. Okay, and for the purpose of recreation, I've given the commercial reasons. Okay, so I have entertainment and commercial. So I've sandwiched two angles in that. The following paragraph, this is a connecting line. Okay, so my introduction and the topic are covered in this. Then I've written the following paragraph. This is a connecting line. Immediately, the focus of the reader goes to what's coming next. The following paragraph with an S. Why? Because there are 2 or 3 paragraphs, depending on the type of question. Will delve into. Delve means to get into the details. It's a very good word for getting into the details or explain. Now, I'm not writing all the benefits. I'm writing only the topmost. I've just given an adjective to the word advantages. So I've written the word benefits. And के बदले I've written as well as disadvantages के बदले I've written drawbacks. So I'm changing the
Drawbacks.
word. Yes. Now, I could have given a full stop here, but I wanted to add words. So the words which were here, I've added them here. Okay, so I've changed also the position. Drawbacks of what? Of shifting. Instead of relocating, I've used the word shifting. Instead of again using marine animals or ocean creatures, I said these. These is the word which creates a reference to marine animals. It's a very good connector. These, such, all these words help. Okay, from there. There means again, I'm helping to connect to previous sentence. There. Natural dwellings, plural. Instead of natural habitat, okay, I didn't find anything for natural, like something which came up in the first 1 minute. If I sit for 15 minutes, I might get some other words. 2, artificial water bodies. Why I said this? Because I didn't want to use again wildlife parks or amusement parks. But if they're ocean creatures, obviously they'll be in the water bodies only, right? Okay, like ponds or swimming pools, all right? But there could be bigger pools as well, okay? So this is an effort to write close to the question, don't deviate from the question. And the second sentence here, okay, is a pre-by-hearted structure that the following paragraphs will dwell into the topmost benefits as well as drawbacks. But I just made it little more, little different by adding the parts of the questions which I missed out here and I wrote it here. Did you understand? Just to customize it. Yes? Was it too
Yes.
complicated? नहीं गया दिमाग में? Yes or no?
Synonyms
Yes,
will be
yes,
difficult.
got it.
Identifying synonyms will be difficult.
Yes. Identifying synonyms would be difficult. You're absolutely right. Because that's the output. That's the reason we are going to read. Okay, that's the reason we are going to watch. Okay, so that's the reason I said when you know the types of essays, when you're reading, environment is the word which is going to be repeated in environment topic. Okay, animals is going to be repeated. People are going to be repeated. So we need to find out all the most repetitive words to synonyms. Okay, that's the reason I've been asking you speaking also. What is the synonym for environment? Okay, sometimes I can write ecosystem, I can write nature, I can write surroundings. It depends. Okay, all right. So that's where our reading comes into picture. Any questions? Ask me now. डोक्यावर में चल रहा है? Sachin, Ashwini, are you able to understand?
No, understood.
Okay, all right. How come both of you are unmuting at the same time?
We are husband and wife.
All right, so your technology is also connected. That's also husband and wife. Okay. So Ashwini, understood?
Yeah, yes, understood.
Good. All right. Now, why would anybody get band 6 in the introduction itself? Because they would do something like this. They would not paraphrase really well. So nowadays, these days, it is possible. So what they're doing, they are just writing the same, okay, but slightly paraphrasing. It is possible, it is possible, it is possible, it is possible. Ocean creatures, ocean creatures. Creatures ke badle only animals. So people misunderstand me when I say that you have to paraphrase. They literally take the same sentence and change one or two words here and there. Okay, natural habitat, natural habitat. Everything is same. Okay, relocated, shifted. So don't think that you have to change only one or two words. Okay, you have to change words to make same sense, but you can make it a different sentence out of it. Okay, try to blame something or somebody. इसके वजह से ये हो रहा है, उसके वजह से ये हो रहा है. Okay, so that will give a good sense to the introductory part. Okay, here straight away following paras will discuss advantages and disadvantages. Same words. Are you with me? Will you make this
Yes.
mistake when you submit? Please don't.
Yeah.
Advantages and disadvantages. Don't use the same words. I've given you so many choices. So your focus should be only changing the words, but not changing the meaning. Also, don't change the words to an extent which actually make it sound or look same. Okay, straight away, they'll not read the next version. Because if you can't make efforts in introduction, what more you have done in part 1 or para 1 and 2? I know. So when you watch the first 10 minutes of the new movie and you feel boring, what do? You'll go out for popcorn, right? Or maybe you leave it halfway if you have some other urgent. Same thing happens with the moderator. Okay, at the same time, somebody might get some interesting structure in the essay that they feel that, oh, this doesn't look like a very common essay. Can you see this? Captive animals, especially marine species in the zoos and aquariums, can be a source of entertainment for many humans. However, it has various implications on the creatures trapped in a limited space. Now, either water pool वगैरह कुछ नहीं use किया, zoo नहीं use किया, okay, in a limited space, okay, and hence can be considered as brutal, cruel, okay, by many others. That means I understand the tone of the essay that it can be a source of entertainment, मतलब अच्छा है, good, but at the same time there could be some negatives as well. Sure, there's no sentence, connecting sentence, which says following essay will highlight the advantages, disadvantages, but the tone itself suggests that there are two sides which will be discussed. So maybe I can start immediately. But then I realized after writing the entire essay, oh, I've written only 230 words. I can always come back and write that sentence. The following essay will highlight, that will add words. Okay. How many words have I written in this? Always check. 42. Is it in that length? Yes. 38. Yes. Between 30 to 40? Yes. 45. Yes. Okay. More or less, this should be your essay introduction. Anybody has any doubt in anything till now, whatever we discussed?
No.
Now, that rest all depends on vocab and all. So we'll work on it. And that's the reason we are going to work on this database. So I've given few samples here. See if you understand. For example, bad health. There will be topics which are argumentative, okay? And which are where there's a debate. And especially the health, well, there will be nothing positive that health is improving. There will be some problems regarding the health. So bad health, changing lifestyles with regular, see the word, regular as well as excessive. Okay, not expensive, excessive. Regular excessive consumption of processed food. Okay, or excessive consumption of processed food regularly. Okay, you can also use it, but then you can't use it in this structure. Has led to, so I am talking about A has led to B. Okay, this is the general structure. Deteriorating, what is deteriorating? Poor health, bad health. Quality is getting low. Okay, so health, and especially why young adults? Because who's eating mostly or regularly the processed food? Young adults, not the old people. Okay, of course, children are also eating, but then they are more controlled by the parents, right? Once you become young adult, what happens? You eat whatever you like. You eat as per the time in hand. You eat as per the money in your pocket. You eat as per your taste. So there's a regular and excessive consumption of processed food. Okay, this is a predefined structure and you can use it anywhere, everywhere related to health. And that's where your problem of finding the synonyms can be slightly lessened when you keep working on these sentences. Okay. Fourth, Jana, can you read this?
Yeah, physical exercise has always been considered beneficial, not just for a healthy body, but also for a balanced mental health.
Yes. So most of the time, sports is considered as physical activity, right? But that's not only for the body, but also for the mind, right? Technology. Anjal, can you read technology related sentence?
Yeah, digitalization has led to numerous revolutions in many industries across the world.
Yes. One of them is automation or automobile industry or anything. Okay, food industry where now people have started processing the food. You know? So that is something
Robotics
from
as well.
technology. Huh? From technology, we have moved to food. Okay.
Yeah,
How why we are eating processed food? You know that burger which we're eating in McDonald's, the chicken is killed 6 months back. You know that? How it is
no.
preserved? It's preserved. Okay.
Yeah,
You
it's
take
yeah.
the meat is preserved. 6 months का shelf life होता है ना 3 months, 6 months,
Yes,
one
yeah.
month, है ना? So can you imagine something which is still 3 months back, 2 months back is transported all the way from US or from different regions of your own country, and that's what you're eating. Okay, so most of the food which you're eating has got a shelf life. That means you're eating stale food. Biscuit lao घर पे. How many weeks or months back it is manufactured? वो याद रखो. Okay, it is in July, August, and September. You're in for 1st October, you still buy because it has got 6 months shelf life, 3 months shelf life. That means उसके लिए जो wheat काटा रहेगा वो उसके पहले रहेगा उसमें से मैदे से all these processes happen and that's the reason it can be preserved. Okay, we have this preservation of food which is a technology, but at the same time it's bad for our health. That's the reason we are talking about it. Okay, then can you read Ashwini, can you read technology leading to bad health?
Yes. Technology leading to bad health. With the advent of technology and invention of innovative gadgets, most of the humans have become sedentary and heavily dependent on these devices, which make things available at a click of a button.
Yes. Which device you could think of when she read this? Everybody must have thought different devices, but I'm just asking. Which devices? Innovative gadgets where you're dependent to make
Washing
things
machine.
available at a click of yes, why not? Okay. That is a turn of a button. Okay. Okay, click of a button, yes, it's automatic, yes, it's a click of a button, yes. Then oh God, you guys are born in 1940s, 30s,
Mobiles,
ah,
laptops,
Mobile
then
devices, mobile
then
phones.
it was so
oven.
obvious. Why are you taking 30 seconds to reply? Okay, phones. Okay, all the apps in your phone. Okay, when you're buying something, grocery items, Amazon, Flipkart. You know this joke that Amazon and Flipkart sale is on. For maximum savings, what to do?
Uninstall
Uninstall the
your
app.
application.
Uninstall your app. Why? Because we are so tempted to buy things online because it's so easy to buy. Okay, so that's the technology, and that leads to sedentary lifestyle, and that's how the topic will move from technology to bad health. How we are blaming the technology to the bad health. All right. Then, Sachin, can you read the next topic?
Parenting,
Hmm.
long working hours to give a comfortable life to the kids is blamed to have a negative impact on growing minds.
Yes. Okay. So the topic which says that teenagers' problems are increasing because of the growing or increased number of hours or long working hours of the parents. So there's this topic which connects teenagers' life, miserable life, to adults, their parents, their own parents. Okay. That's the reason we have this. All right. Shruti, can you connect to junk food?
Such an appropriate topic for me.
All right.
Busy life with no time to cook a healthy meal every day is one of the most often excuse for resorting to junk food. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
One of the most often.
So this is kind of an opinion based, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, this is not
Uh,
opinion and all. This is more of a sentence. We are doing database as the opening line. I guess you're in a
yeah, yeah.
different world. Okay,
Okay.
this is
Busy.
introduction. Okay,
Oh,
all right,
yeah, yeah.
introduction for anything which is related to food. And food, they're not going to talk positive. They're going to talk about something like junk food, outside food, restaurant food, ordered food, processed food. So you can change accordingly from here to processed food. Now, when I say junk food, what comes to your mind? Anybody and everybody can add.
Burger,
Yeah.
Burger,
Pizza,
pizza,
burger, pasta, and stuff
Okay,
vada
like
pav.
pav
vada pav.
bhaji.
Okay. Why do we call it as junk food?
Because I guess that's not good for health, and
Why pav bhaji is not good for health? It has got all the
because
bhaji.
pav is not good for your health, na? Like
Acha,
so much
okay.
of pav if you eat, then it's not good. Bhaji is fine. Pizza
Okay.
not
also
good,
more
yeah.
of cheese is not good, but okay, the
Okay.
crust is fine.
Okay.
The ingredients which they are using that might be not be good for us.
Ah,
That's what
all
I
right.
mean.
Okay. Yes. All right. So we are referring to junk food because the ingredients which are used, mostly it has got excessive oil, excessive cheese, excessive butter, excessive refined flour, excessive sugar. Okay. And that is something which is referred as junk food. But as people say, तो नहीं बाहर का बर्गर नहीं खाते बाबा हम लोग घर पे बना के खाते हैं. Still, it's a junk food. Yes or no?
Yes.
Huh. Okay. So don't think that homemade food cannot be a junk food. Okay. You can give junk at home also by frying every time. French fries. My child doesn't eat vegetables, so we give French fries. Can we say that? It's homemade, so it's good? No, not necessary. All right. But yes, it can be a better version of outside food. Why? Because outside the palm oil is used, which is not a very healthier version of the oil. Okay. Fair enough. Packaged food. Now, junk food and packaged food can be similar, but I'm referring to packaged food which has got little more shelf life, preservatives. Okay, जो वड़ा पाव में preservatives नहीं रहेगा शायद से. Okay, but preservatives which can store the food, and I'm so tempted to buy, ready to cook and ready to make food packets, paneer, butter, masala. Just put it in the boiling water or put boiling water in it or just microwave it and eat it. You know these stuff, all these things
Yes.
which are there in the market.
Yes.
Huh?
Even
Yeah.
oats is there, ready-made oats.
Yeah, ready-made. Okay, so these are ready to
Oats,
eat or
yeah.
ready to make. Okay, so there's a minimum processing required or as good as zero processing required to eat. You know, kappa noodles, the
Yeah,
noodles
yeah,
which
yeah.
come in, you
Yeah.
just put the boiling water and can eat it. Okay, so many a times people, there is this concept. I'll just stop recording because all the relevant things are done.